fellow Ozians, I'm the Louisiana Quadling, a Wizard of Oz collector and enthusiast, sharing with you my thoughts, my collection, and a little bit of my musical talent with all of you, and welcome to my channel. Today, we're looking at another Wizard of Oz doll from the Madame Alexander Doll Company. This Dorothy doll was released by the Madame Alexander Doll Company in 1993. She originally retailed for $75 US. This doll was part of the Classic Dolls collection, a collection that featured dolls inspired by fairy tales, books, and fantasy. Dorothy comes packaged in this dark blue shoebox-style box. I'm calling it dark blue even though I know it isn't, it's more of like a blue, but calling it that since the later boxes are in a light blue. This has Madame Alexander printed on the box in green and purple. The bottom of the box features a picture of Madame Alexander herself, and the name of the doll number. This is doll number 1532, and her hair and eye color. My doll has all this information handwritten on the box. Another thing that's kind of odd about this doll is that she features the exact same number as the previous 14-inch Dorothy doll, which was the first Wizard of Oz Madame Alexander doll. So, I've seen a little bit of confusion online as to which doll people are referring to, since they have the exact same number. But it does make me wonder if they are supposed to be treated as the same doll, or is she supposed to be something completely different? Like, is she a reissue of that first edition doll, or are we supposed to treat her as something completely different? I don't really know. What do you think? Dorothy stands approximately 14 inches tall, and she has 5 points of articulation at her head, shoulders, and hips. And Dorothy uses this very cute Mary Ann face sculpt. The back of her head says Alexander copyright 1965, which is when this face sculpt first debuted. She has gray-blue sleep eyes with lashes. Her face paint is more of a simpler look than the previous doll that we looked at, giving her more of a natural look. She has dark brown rooted hair. Her hair features the signature braids tied with blue ribbon and bangs. Her outfit is not a complete reproduction of Judy Garland's costume from the movie. In some ways, it's fancier, and then in other ways, it's simpler. I'll explain. She's got the very classic white shirt and gingham jumper combination here. But Madame Alexander has chosen to use this really interesting fabric for the white blouse that features these diamonds going all the way down. I really like this choice because it makes the doll just that little bit fancier and that little bit more special. With the rickrack accents is where they've gone a little bit simpler. Instead of having it only halfway shown, which was how the original costume worked, they've just had it simply sewn on top of the collar and sleeves. I don't mind this, because there aren't too many Dorothy dolls that actually get this detail of the costume correct, especially on the scale of it being this small. I realize that they could have done it, but they just chose not to. Either way, I'm really not bothered by it. Underneath her dress, she is wearing a sort of hybrid skirt and tulle skirt. And underneath that are her bloomers. On her feet are her ruby slippers and blue socks. She is wearing pretty much identical socks and shoes to the original version of this doll. I think the only difference is that the socks are slightly longer, since they are now folded. My doll has a defect on her left ruby slipper. It's missing the bow underneath the jewel. On Dorothy's left wrist is the hang tag. The front states the collection the doll is from, and the inside features information on the Madame Alexander Doll Company. On her right wrist is her basket with Toto inside it. The napkin included features this red and white polka dot fabric. The original 1532 Dorothy doll used gingham fabric for the napkin, and taking a closer inspection, I think it's the exact same fabric they've used on this doll's dress. Very interesting. And as I said in my previous video, make sure to watch out for these basket handles on these Madame Alexander baskets. They are very prone to breaking, so if you see this doll out in the wild, make sure to inspect her basket. Out of all of the 14-inch Madame Alexander Wizard of Oz dolls, this one is the rarest Dorothy that they produced. But oddly enough, she doesn't sell for that much more than the earlier doll that I looked at in the previous video. They both sell for around the same range of $30 to $50. I think the reason that this doll doesn't sell for more, given that she's rarer, is that she has the exact same number as the other doll, and I think the two get confused with each other. It's a little bit of shame because I love this one just a little bit more. I think because she looks a little bit more truer to Judy Garland's costume from the movie. And she's definitely one of my favorites from the entire Madame Alexander Wizard of Oz doll collection. And if you're interested in getting one that looks a little bit more like Dorothy, this is definitely one to go after. Be sure to check out my other video on another Madame Alexander Wizard of Oz doll. If you liked that video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe. New videos are posted every 2 weeks on the 15th and last day of each month. And if that doesn't satisfy your appetite for Oz, follow the link in the description to ozclub.org and join the International Wizard of Oz Club. Until next time, bye y'all.